Hi everyone. Today I've got some really exciting news to share with you. From the beginning of November, I'm going to be launching my yoga classes online and also private classes. So how it's going to work is I'll do them over Zoom. You can sign up on the website. Wednesday evenings Australia time, I'll be doing yin classes, and Friday evenings Australia time, I'll be doing restorative classes, so a great way to wind down at the end of your busy week. And there'll also be other classes mixed in at other times as well, so things like aroma yoga, classes for working with people with grief who are experiencing grief, which can come from tons of different areas. And women's health classes, and then in the new year I'll be launching kids yoga classes as well as a 8-week kids mindfulness program. So lots of exciting things coming up. So I thought I'd share today, obviously doing yoga from home, you may not have all the props that you'd have in a studio. So I thought I'd run through some of the basic things that you might want to get, and things that you can use that you've already got in your home, so you don't have to go out and buy things just to be able to join a yoga class. A mat is one of the first things, but you don't have to. If you've got carpet or if you've got a rug, that's quite okay. Just go with that if you don't want to go out and buy a mat. But yoga mats are obviously really, really good as well. The next thing would be blankets. And again, you don't need to go out and buy yoga blankets. Use what you've got in your home. They're fine as well. And so we use the blankets for support. You might use them to sit on. You might use them as support under your knees if we're in a position where you're on your knees, under your head. These ones are yoga blankets, but you can also go and buy ones from like Kmart, Target, IKEA, Big W, places like that, and they'll do just as well. So you can use them as stacks like that, as I said, or you can use them rolled up, and they can be a nice support if you're in a forward bend, or again, support wherever you need it. So they can be used flat or rolled up. Another thing you might want to think about is a yoga block. And again, you can pick these up really cheap at places like Kmart and things like that. But you don't have to. If you've got some thick, heavy books that you don't mind using, you can use them. And again, we use those for support in different poses as well. So you can have, if you don't have a block, use some big, heavy books that you might have at home. Straps are another great thing that we won't use often in yin and restorative, but there may be the odd time. So again, these ones I picked up for like $3 or $4 from Kmart. So, quite affordable. I prefer the ones with the buckles, but they are a bit more expensive, so that's totally up to you. But again, if you don't have those, if you've got one of the stretchy exercise bands, you can use that, or a tie, or a belt, other things that you've got around your home. Other things for support, if you don't have blankets, grab some cushions off your lounge. They're great as support. If you're down on a floor pose, you can use them for support. You can use them to sit on. You can use them under your head. So use what you've got at home. Other things that you can get, if you want, are bolsters. So you can get the flat, squishy ones, or the more solid ones. And both have their advantages and both can be used for different things. But again, if you don't have those, another great hack, grab a couple of pillows, grab a belt, tie them together, and you've got a bolster. Don't have a belt that's big enough? Grab a couple of ties and you can tie them together. And then that's another great bolster. So great tips that for things that you can use just around your house. Another great one is just blankets. Any throws. This one is just a nice warm throw. that you can use. Again, you can fold it up or you can roll it. And it can become great support for poses where you need a bit of support behind your knees. You can also tie it a bit, roll it a bit tighter, and you can use it as a bolster. You know, if you've got one of these, you might want two of them to give you that same support. But there's lots of different things that you can use from around your home that you can use for props in yin and restorative yoga. So there's no need to go out and buy a whole pile of things. A couple of optional extras, you know, a bit of luxury items if you want, especially for restorative. It's really nice for some of the poses to have an eye pillow. So while you're just lying back, letting your body melt and relax, forgetting about all the worries and the week behind and the weekend ahead, eye pillows can be really good to help you just come in and reflect inside. Another good one, and I haven't even opened mine up yet, and I need Glenn to go down to the beach and get me some sand, is a sandbag. So you can get these and you fill that with sand, stick it in there, and you've got a sandbag, which in some of the restorative and some of the in poses can come in really handy, just to help ground different parts of the body and help you just melt into the relaxation and help to release some of the fascia that we try and work on in the yin poses. So, if you've got any questions, just post them below and I'll get back to you. But I look forward to launching the yoga classes, very exciting, and I hope that you'll join me. So have a fantastic weekend. Oh, one more thing. It's very hard using the Zoom to play music during the class, and some people like music, some don't, so you know, it's not a bad thing that it's difficult to do that. So if you want to have music during your yoga class, then you can set it up yourself because you'll be on mute during the class. So if you want help with a list of suggested songs, music that you can play during your yoga class, just let me know and I can help you with that. And if you're into essential oils and love having your oils diffusing during your class, then do that as well. Crystals as well. Some of the poses you might want to put some crystals on you if you enjoy using crystals. So lots of different things you can incorporate into your class at home. And I can give you suggestions on what oils might be appropriate for the class, and also the crystals. So if you want any further information on that, again, either message me or post below and I can get back to you. So I look forward to seeing you in the classes in November. I'll update you closer to the time, just a few technical issues I'm still trying to sort out. So fingers crossed, everything going to plan. First Wednesday in November will be the first yin yoga class. So I look forward to seeing you all there. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye.